Looking to max out your Season 3 Field Pass in the quickest way possible? Well, hey, you clicked on the right video. Now, Salsa family, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my very simple 3-step process that I recommend everyone follow to get their Season Field Pass all the way up to level 61. And without further ado, let's get started and talk about step number 1. Now, this one's really simple, and it's probably something that you know, but we're quickly going to talk about the importance of doing your daily objective. Now, when you go to the Season 3 Field Pass and click R1 until you navigate on over to the daily tab, you're gonna see 3 missions right here. Record 200 offensive yards, purchase a pack, and complete a set. And realistically, these things are super easy to do. Getting 200 offensive yards can be completed by playing a couple of really easy offensive solos. Purchasing a pack doesn't mean spending money. You can spend coins on like the 500 coin daily gold. And then for completing a set, there's the 70 to 71 core rookie exchange in this game. If you put in literally any card in all of Madden into that set, you're gonna get it done and get that progress. And honestly, the reason why I advise this isn't even for the sake of getting 1000 XP for doing each of these missions. Instead, when you click L1 and go to stats and then navigate on over to the daily tracker, as you guys will see, for doing a full daily objective on 2 days, you get 15k XP. Then if you do it 3 more times, you get 20k XP. Do it 5 more times after that, and you get 25k XP, and so on and so forth. These numbers will add up really quickly. So obviously, getting the 3000 XP for doing these things on a daily basis is good, but there's more than that, fellas. Again, it's going to be really important you guys continue to do your daily tracker whenever you're on Ultimate Team to make sure you're getting progress on getting these missions done right here. Okay, now moving on, thing number 2, as we hop on over to that, I just want to say if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel and you enjoy Madden Ultimate Team tips and tricks, I show you how to build your team, get free players, get free coins. If you like the sound of any of those things, be sure to scroll down and hit that red sub button. And hey, tap that like button for me while you're down there, I'd appreciate it. Now getting back on track, let's move on to step number 2, and step number 2 as well as step number 3 don't really revolve around the Season 3 Field Pass, because once you're doing your daily tracker, there's not really much more that you guys got to do in here. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to flip on over to our Playoff Field Pass and our Competitive Field Pass. Because as you guys can see right here, in the Playoff Field Pass at level 8, you get 20k XP. At level 5, you get 20k XP. At level 3, you get another 20k XP. So for me personally, I've already earned 60,000 XP for free by just getting some objectives done in the Playoff Field Pass. And for step 2, I'm going to show you guys how to optimize your Playoff Field Pass to get XP done in the most efficient and effective way possible. Now fellas, as you guys can see right here, there are 4 different tabs in the Playoff Field Pass. Of course, there's the daily objective. You guys will be getting that done anyways, but the 4 tabs are challenges, stats, sets, and head-to-head. And the exact formula to get progress on all those at the same time and get them done in the quickest way possible is this. Step number 1, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the auction block and you're going to buy this left guard Cordero Volson in the playoff promo. You're going to buy the running back Rashad White card and the fullback Michael Burden. And then once you have those players, all you're going to do is slot them in at backup fullback, backup running back, and backup left guard. Now I know what you're thinking, Swift, that's really random. How does that really even affect anything? Well, as you guys can see right here, when we go on over to our playoff field pass and we go to the stats section, a lot of these are going to require having playoff players in your lineup. So this one right here requires having 3+ playoff players in your lineup, and so on and so forth. A lot of these other missions are going to require having at least 1 playoff player in your lineup. So it's really important that we put these playoff players as backups immediately to make sure we can start getting progress on these stats. Want to open up packs with better odds than EA Sports gives you? Well, check out MUTpacks.com to open up packs, win coins, and withdraw them directly to your account. And of course, use code SWIFT as you're checking out the site for 15% off. Now, once you guys have done that, what I'm going to advise you to do is go on over to your challenges and fully complete the playoff past as well as playoff present solos. Now, these really aren't going to be that difficult. I've probably taken about 30 minutes and nearly completed all of them. As you guys can see right here, I've got really good progress on both of these. Only have a few more challenges left for each of these, and the beauty of doing these is A, you're going to be getting a bunch of XP, but B, you're also going to be getting a lot of stats completed. And now that you already put those backups in your lineup, well, now those stats are going to help you and give you even more XP. And that's how I personally have been able to complete or just get a ton of progress on a lot of these different missions. Now moving on, once you're done your solo challenges, which I personally will be done pretty soon, you should have tens of thousands of XP so far, but wait, there's more you can get. Now we're going to keep on scrolling and move on over to the set section right here, and there are a few different missions we're going to find. The first one's doing 1 playoff set, 5 and 10, and then the final mission is completing the playoff hero fantasy pack box set. Now to do these, what you're going to do is you're going to go on over by the program playoffs, and we're going to find a couple sets in particular. Now the first set, which you unfortunately kind of have to do, is the 93 playoff hero fantasy pack. As you guys could see before, one of the missions in itself was doing this set right here. To do this, you got to get a couple 91s at about 30,000 coins per player. As you guys can see, they sell for about 28k. Scoop up an 88 overall card, or sorry, 2 88s as well, and you're probably spending about like 90 to 95,000 coins on this. And then what you can do is just simply turn around and sell off the 93 for about like 90k as well. Then next up, once you guys have done that, if you're looking to just grind out sets and get all the way up to 15 sets completed, the one that I'm going to recommend you do is the 88 overall playoffs elite fantasy pack. As you guys can see, you got to get a couple 86s as well as an 84 to 85. Now realistically, you're probably spending 7,000 coins per player. You can definitely snipe these cards for less. As you guys can see, I'm just showing you like the preliminary prices. If you wanted to though, you could probably find these cards for like 5, maybe 6k, and then all you got to do is scoop up an 84 to 85, which you can also find for about like 5 to 6k. And then realistically, you're spending anywhere between 15 to 20,000 coins to get this set done. You're going to get an 88 overall player in return, and those 88s, as you guys could see before, they're selling for a price of around like 17,000 coins, so you're basically just going to be breaking even and doing that set over and over again until you've done it 10 times and you've gotten all that playoff XP. Okay, so now you've made it. You've completed step number 2. Step 1, our daily objective. Step 2 is following that exact formula to get a ton of this playoff XP, which of course is then going to translate into season XP, because as we get more playoff XP, we get to level 11, which gives us progress on our season pass, and then we'll get to level 14, giving us even more progress on our season pass. So that's why it's important to get these missions done. But fellas, let's move on to step number 3. Now for step 3, we're going to talk about our competitive field pass, because fellas, there's even more XP to be made right here. Level 8, 25,000. Level 5, 25,000. And the 100% fastest way possible to get progress on your competitive field pass in this game is playing MUT Champions games. I know a lot of people might be watching this groaning in their seat. They're like, damn, I don't like playing MUT Champs games. But if I had to pick the best way to do this, MUT Champs is significantly better than head-to-head and significantly better than solo battles. You get a ton of CP on a per game basis. It's literally like 3 or 4 times as much as any of the other modes in here. So if you want to continue to get XP in the quickest way possible, once you followed those first 2 steps I showed you, you did your daily objective, you followed the strategy I showed you for playoffs, once you've done that stuff, then it's time to play MUT Champions. And fellas, not only that, but also as you guys can see, you will be getting progress on these missions right here, which are a part of the playoffs, which again give you some more playoff XP for winning online games. Now simply enough, that's my formula. Do your daily objectives, follow the exact strategy I showed you in the playoff promo, and then it's time to start with the competitive field pass and getting progress on that. And to do so, you want to play MUT Champions games. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to scroll down and leave a like. And if you want to see how you can get a 98 overall Rob Gronkowski card juiced and maxed out from the field pass, I made a video on that earlier today, and I will leave it on the screen. It's really important you check that one out, because you're not going to want to make a mistake when you're upgrading the player. You're going to want to make sure you know what you're doing. So click on the screen, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.